morning and welcome to another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. I am Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach, and today we're coming to you from the beautiful Hope Botanical Gardens. We're about to tackle full body pump. We have 8 exercises today that we will perform for 40 seconds each. For this workout, all you will need is a pair of dumbbells and your mat. So let's take a short break and we'll get started right after.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Teeth, I beg an early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, our dear man. 2 is better than too many. Yes. Lick me chip right so me say, yo, that me want to do.
People are asking if we turn friend again. You link me, no G. I said, let's make bygones
Be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me the first big song? We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are ghetto youth and we have ego and I start me and I say, no, God have an any night. I couldn't me alone.
Straight from the narrow now, make no ram turn.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Every dream conquered is another dream game. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction. 'Cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing. And the people them I say we are my show tonight. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got the spark, don't fit the dark. Shine your lights
All right, welcome back. We are tackling full body pump today. We're going to start as always with our warm up. So I want you to just start marching on the spot. We're going to get our heart rate all the way up. Get our muscles nice and warm so we can tackle this workout safely. Are you ready? Yes, I know you are. So let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna step out to the side and stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your core nice and tight. Give me that energy. 6, 4, 3, take it to the back. Let's go, press up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now we're gonna go into high kicks. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, let's go. 4, keep your core tight. 6, 7, 8, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna get the legs behind, arms moving. Pump. This is full body pump. So excited to be here with you this morning, risers. Let's go, let's go. And we're gonna take the knees up now. Get ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna reach up and stretch all the way down, up and down, up and down. That's it. Give me 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna stretch those quads to a calf raise on the supporting leg. So raise up, left leg goes up into a calf raise, reaching the arm up, looking good, and up. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, good. 6, let's go. 5 and 4, that's it. 3, 2 more. 2, last one. All right, we're gonna get the legs up to meet the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are ready for today's workout. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start with our backward lunges to a high kick. All right, so we're alternating. So chest is up nice and tall, dumbbells in your hands. We're gonna step back, backward lunge, high kick. Backward lunge, high kick. Let's go. Backward lunge, high kick, keeping your knees behind your toes. High kick, that's it, keeping your core nice and tight. Step all the way back. That's it. High kick. Keep that core tight. High kick. Remember, we're here each exercise for 40 seconds. I want you to give it your all. We're almost there. We have a few seconds left before we move on to exercise 2. Left side. And weights down. All right, now we're gonna go into a big hop forward with a run back. All right, so we're gonna do low impact first. So if you're not jumping, you have any knee issues, you're gonna just step forward right here and jog it all the way back. Step nice, as low as your knees will take you, and all the way back. Or you can hop with me. Run it back. That's it. Land nice and soft on those knees. Knees behind toes. That's it. Keep going. Almost there. Woo. Remember, we're 40 seconds each exercise. 10 more seconds. Let's go. All the way back. Last one. Very good. All right, next exercise. We're moving into a squat or squat jump with or side leg lift. So this is the low impact if you're not jumping with me. All right, squat down, keeping your knees behind your toes, lifting that leg to the side. If you can jump with me, we're gonna go into squat jump, raise right, squat jump, raise left. That's it, jump, left and right, alternating. That's it. This is full body pump, guys. Get ready. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna move into our Spider-Man plank. All right, so we're gonna get into a plank position right here on your palms, and you're just gonna alternate right and left, bringing the soles of your feet up to your palms right here. Looking good. Let's go. Just like that. Keep your core nice and strong. You should be feeling it in your upper body as well. And last one. All right, we're gonna get down on our mats. We're going for side crunches. Okay, so we're gonna lie down, resting on your right elbow, taking your left arm up. Your feet are stacked together, and we're gonna raise up, touching the toes, working the left oblique. Let's go, 40 seconds. This is full body pump. You got this. You're gonna try and keep your knees together. All the way up, you should be feeling that burn right now. All the way up. That's it. Your body weight is resting on your right hip. That's it. Looking good. You might even feel the burn in your legs as well. Few more seconds here. 3, 2, squeeze out one more. Very good. Jump up. We're gonna go into butt kicks, so I'll start as always with our low impact. So this is you if you're not jogging with me. If not, and I should say sprinting, because this is a butt kick sprint right here. Very good. Keep it going. Give me speed and power here. And then we're gonna go on to our left side, working our right oblique. Move with me, sweat with me, let's go. Push it. 40 straight seconds. A few more seconds left here. In 4, 3, 2, and other side. So this time you're resting on your left elbow, raising up the right leg, stacking those feet, raising up to your toes, and go. That's it. 40 seconds here. Push it. Very good. All the way up. Looking good, guys. Give me that energy. Ten more seconds left. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna head into hip bridges right here. So we're gonna raise up, open, in, and down. Raise up, open, in, down. All the way up, open, in, down. Raise up, open, in, down. Up, open, in, and down. Squeeze those glutes. Excellent. This is also great to strengthen your lower back. That's it. Up, squeeze, and down. If you have a fitness band, this is an excellent move for this as well. Optional. Let's go. Up, out, in, and down. Raise the legs up. We're gonna go into leg raises. So just to protect your lower back, you're gonna put your palms underneath the lower back right here. Legs nice and straight. You're gonna get all the way down, almost touching the floor. Open up those legs and back up. If you have any lower back issues, you're gonna take it to about a 45-degree angle and open here instead. All right? Slow and steady. Down, open, in, and up. Let's go. Down, open, in, and up. Down, open, in, and up. Let's go. Down, open, in, and up. Few more seconds. And down, open, in, and up. All right. So we have one more round. We're gonna go through these exercises one more time, all the way through, 40 seconds each. You're gonna take a rest right now, take a break, sip some water, sip, 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 and then we're gonna get back into it.
Nardo,
What go on, man?
so you good? I've been here before. I can recall many nights up at Ewing, hungry a killer, but guess what? There was some saving grace, a beacon of light and hope. On this episode of Corner Office, we are about to find out more about who. Nardo. Who is Nardo? Where the man you come from? Guess what? Over Nardo we are reaching now.
Yo,
Nardo, pull up to a chair now. Meet us up front, Nardo.
All right.
All right, we're gonna start with our backward lunge to high kicks, alternating. Pick that dumbbell up. Ready up. In 3, in 2, 1, and go. Backward lunge, high kick, let's go. Lunge, high kick, keep that core nice and tight. Chest up, keeping your knees behind your toes. Nice. Breathing throughout. Let's go. What's your why? Why did you wake up this morning? for this workout. Let's do this, sunrisers. Up. 10 more seconds. Down and up. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Weights down. We're gonna hop forward, run it back. Low impact or high impact, you choose. Ready and go. And forward. Jog it back. Forward. High knees back. Looking good. Remember to send us footage of yourself working out so we know you're here with us. Down. Up. Down. And up. All right. From center, we're gonna go into our sumo squat jumps. All right, starting with the low impact squat down. Leg lifts, alternating right and left. 40 seconds here. And if you can, you're gonna squat jump with me. Ready. Down. Up. No slamming of your knees on the floor right here. Land nice and soft. There you go. Right and left. Raise up. Squeeze. Up. A few more seconds here. You're doing so well. Work through that burn. One more. And up. Spider-Man planks, guys. Let's go straight into it. Ready? And up. Back. Up. And back. Let's go. Up. Back. Up. And back. This is a full body exercise here. That's it. You should feel your hip flexors getting a nice stretch as well. A few more seconds. 2 more, guys. Push it. Woo! Last one. Nice. All right. Walk or hop together. We're gonna go into side crunches. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Up. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Push it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 40 seconds. Push it. That's it, guys. Looking good. Breathe through this. Work through that burn. 10 more seconds. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up for butt kick sprints. Ready and go. Straight into it. A few more exercises and then we work to the stretch, guys. Let's finish strong. Remember, you can stay here if you need to. Just give me speed and power. Push it. Almost there, guys. Pick the speed up just a little bit to push it. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, ready? Straight into it, and go. That's it. Working that right oblique. You're resting on your left elbows, raising up for that right hand to touch your toes. Keeping the core nice and tight. Push it. Looking good. That's it, guys. Almost there. 10 more seconds. This one is a killer. 3, 2, and 1. All right, hip bridges. Get ready to raise up, and we're opening out. Ready? And go. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Let's go. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Squeeze, raise all the way up. Good job, guys. Work through it. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise the legs up. We're gonna go into our leg raise openers. Ready? And last of the circuit, guys. Down, open. This one is nice and slow and steady. Open, in, and up, down, open, in, and up, down, open, in, and up. Last one, down, open, in, and up. All right, guys, we got through that. Give yourselves a clap. We're gonna move right into the stretch. Hope you're feeling good after that total body pump. All right, so let's move immediately into it. We're gonna raise up. Get the arms across the chest right here. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thanks for joining us again this morning. Up and over. I hope you're building habits with us. And set an intention for how many of these workouts you're gonna get. Remember that we're here every Monday to Friday, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. right before sunrise. All right. Up and over. Very good. All right, let's get a quad stretch in right here. Keep your core nice and tight. Very good. And we're gonna just lean forward right here. Excellent. And the other side. Stretch it out. And take it forward with me. Very good. Let's get a stretch of our hamstrings. So proud of you for being here with me today. Walk it over onto the other side and hold it here. Excellent. And hop together. Roll up slowly. Roll the neck around. Very good. And onto the other side. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale it out. Through the mouth. In through the nose. Exhale it out. Last time, in through the nose. We're going to hold it there for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Give yourselves a clap. And don't go too far because we're going to be back after the break with the well-fit pillar of the day.
Steve knows style.
That jacket! When was you in the Temptations? You are my alter ego.
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
SLB empowers my future.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Teeth, I beg a early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just say
You, our dear man. Two is better than too many, yes. Lick me chip right so me say, yo, that me want to do.
People ask if we turn friend again. You link me, no G. I said, let's make bygones
Be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me the first big song?
We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are get to youth and we have ego and I start me and I say no, God have an any night. I couldn't be alone.
Straight for the never now, make no ram ten.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach. And our WellFit tip of the day comes from our Feel Well pillar today. We're diving into a topic that will hopefully have you chuckling your way to better mental health. Today we are looking at the power of laughter and why it's truly the best medicine for your mind. So I want you to picture this. It's a long work day, you're feeling a bit frazzled, your to-do list is longer than a giraffe's neck, and maybe you're on the verge of pulling your hair out. What's the solution? Well, believe it or not, laughter can always be the ultimate solution. It's like a mini vacation for your brain. It releases those happy hormones, endorphins that turn your frown upside down. Laughter truly enhances your mood, boosts your creativity, and strengthens your brain connections. It relaxes your muscles, it lowers the stress hormone cortisol, it calms your nerves and sends a message to your brain and your body that all is well in the world. And here's a giggly fact. Did you know that children laugh around 300 times a day, while adults manage a measly 17 times? It's time for us adults to up our laughter game and tap into the joyful inner child we all have inside. And here's the beauty. Laughter is contagious, right? Have you ever been around someone who is laughing uncontrollably? It's practically impossible not to join in, right? So surround yourself with laughter enthusiasts, share a laugh with your favorite friends, watch a comedy show, or better yet, learn to laugh at yourself. Embrace those little mishaps and quirks that make you, well, you. Remember, life is too short to take everything too seriously, all right? So there you have it, laughter enthusiasts. Comedy isn't just for the stage, it's your ticket to a happier, healthier mind. So go ahead and have a good belly laugh and watch those stress clouds disappear. That's all for today, guys. I'm Camila McDonald, signing off. Until next time, keep those smiles shining and your giggles in full swing. Remember, life's a comedy, so we might as well laugh along. See you soon.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Teeth, I beg an early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, our dear man. Two is better than too many, yes. Lick me chip right so me say, yo, that no one do.
People are ask if we turn friend again. You link me in a G. I said, let's make bygones
Be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me first big song?
We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are ghetto youth and we have ego and I start me and I say no, God have any night. I couldn't me alone.
Straight for dinner and I make no wrong turn.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
I've gotta work it out. Hey. Oh, the sound of berries. Hammond in the morning. Good morning. It's time to get up. Get your Tuesday going wherever you are. If you're in high places, if you're in low places, wherever you are, get up. Or not.
Or get up.
Yeah, but you got to put up resistance and bring the vibe. And we're bringing the vibe in the studio. Yeah. Good morning to you, Jennifer. How are you?
It's so good to see you,
How
Janice. Also, I'll say a very special good morning to Keisha.
Yeah,
Have you
know.
seen Keisha?
Well, she's an ever-present help in time of trouble. So
Gotcha.
I think that, wherever she is, I think she's doing well.
I think she
and
is.
I think that, good morning to Keisha.
Yeah.
The one and only Keisha Ann Reed.
Great human. Look here. You see how I could come in with Dennis? With berries.
Berries, yes.
What's your favorite berries?
My favorite berry, oh gosh. I have so many. It's hard to choose. I really love Pull Up the Vibes. I really love Can't Stop a Man. I really love Step Aside.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to stop because you might just say mine. You know my favorite.
Which one?
Absolute favorite.
Yeah.
No Disturb sign.
Yes, that's my favorite. Yeah. That's my favorite sign.
DJ giving me a forward over there.
From its start.
Listen,
from the intro.
Listen, man.
It's just like chatting. Chatting.
It's fantastic. It's a masterpiece. An absolute masterpiece.
Absolute masterpiece.
Yeah.
And it is just one of those iconic sounds of reggae music. It's Reggae Month here in Jamaica, and we celebrate it all February. Yeah. And so whatever you're doing to celebrate Jamaica's iconic music, I'm so proud of reggae.
Yeah, man. Oh, big time.
As a music that we have given to the world. I've said, people, we've had the debate about whether or not certain artists should be able to win like the reggae Grammy.
Yes.
No, we've given the music to the world. It is a world music, you know.
For sure.
Back in the day, we used to listen to this thing called the Putumayo World Music Hour. And
I'm sorry, can you just do that voice for me one more time?
The Putumayo World Music Hour.
All right.
Yeah. and I loved like listening. You learn about different musics of the world, and reggae is a world music. Yeah. And it's one of the genres that we have given to the world. Many countries haven't. They produce a music.
Right.
They produce a sound, but it's not a world music.
Yeah.
And like when we think about we've been going back into dub and rocksteady and reggae and dancehall to see that we've given the world.
Yeah. And it's literally become, as you say, on the back of giving it to the world, it's become the basis for other genres.
Yes,
it's honestly, dembow,
reggaeton, you know.
And when you think about it, but I would even go on a limb and say there's for me when I hear it, there's something about it there in also Afrobeats. For me, I hear a lot of Jamaican influence, especially certain artists like Shatta Wale and like them man. They sound straight dancehall to me. But I just feel like for a nation with such a small population, I can never get over. Like, it makes me immensely proud. I said this to my husband just yesterday. Like, I am immensely proud to be a Jamaican. Like, I love our culture.
Imagine in the words of Marlon Campbell, imagine not being a Jamaican.
Oh, I would never want to imagine. It would be torture for me. I would never. It actually makes us so cool. As you enter any room, where are you from? He said Jamaica. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling.
All right, let's jump into today's motivational quote.
Yeah, motivational quote music. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Give me more background, more strings.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. That was said by Rosa Parks. Never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. You know what though? I can't lie. Immediately, this is I'm going to expose the nerd in me, but immediately that takes me back to when I was doing my master's and we had to do a course in ethics. And of course, determining what is right is quite subjective. Because what is right in particular cultures may not be in others. So
right
it's just like,
is relative. Yeah.
Right is very relative. Yeah.
It's relative to social context.
It is.
And so
societal norms.
Yeah, and we, I mean, the relevance of it, and it's also Black History Month in the US, the relevance of it is that within the context of the United States, when she said it, it was in a context of what we call civil disobedience.
Correct.
And so there was a necessary amount of disobedience in order to force the change that was necessary in the United States. So sitting not in the back of the bus was an act of civil disobedience, which was necessary because many people, would say, oh, there were a lot of people who were doing it before Rosa Parks, but Rosa Parks, given who she was the spark that lit the powder keg, which triggered many people say the civil rights movement and got things going.
But it leads us down so many other rabbit holes, if you will, because when you think about even the uprising that happened during COVID lockdowns with the death of George Floyd. There was a lot of looting, and people were just like, why would you do that? So and so and so. It then brings up this quote, like, was it right? Was it not right? Did it get a response that was desired? Did it not? It's an interesting discussion whenever I think about when people think they're doing something that is right for the greater good and the implications. Always interesting to me. Yeah.
All right. Well, in terms of some things that are happening out there, I saw this hot story about a group of, not a group, is it a group? Triplets.
Set?
A set of triplets. Yeah. So Jamaica faces the novel prospect, ladies and gentlemen, of having triplets representing the country at the Olympics, and the Jamaica Ski Federation is aiming to provide full support for Henry IV, sorry.
Hello.
And Helena Rivers, their quest to qualify for the 2026 Winter Games in Italy.
Isn't that
there they
something?
are on screen, and they, the Jamaica Ski Federation. Hey, Jamaica in the things
everything. As your granny would have say, if an egg, we in the red. Man.
I love it. I love it. And I hope that they get to where they need to go. I hope that Jamaica as a country that we raise the funds necessary for them.
Yeah, I love that.
I like it.
So this one has been making the rounds on socials. It's actually caused quite a bit of a stir and uproar. The Associated Press has issued a public apology to legendary music producer and singer-songwriter Babyface following a viral blunder at Sunday's Grammy Awards. So while on the carpet...
I missed this one initially.
I saw it. Hey. While he was on the carpet, right? One of the publication's reporters abruptly cut him off. He was mid-sentence in an interview, and the cutoff happened because
another person was walking in the background and the person wants to get that person's attention to get an interview. The person was Chaperone. Chaperone is a rising star. She actually won the award for Best New Artist. But Babyface is mid-sentence, and while he's speaking, she goes, "Hey, Chapel! I swear to you. Mid-sentence. Anyhow, Babyface literally said, "Oh, you want to do that? Okay, well, here, sure," and just gave them the mic and stepped away. So the Associated Press put out a statement saying, "We are deeply sorry for cutting our interview. We have apologized to him through his representatives and to our viewers on the live stream."
I found it so interesting when I heard the story, because I said, this situation is a microcosm of the relationship between journalism and influencer.
Correct.
Like in everyday life.
Correct.
And how the rise of the influencer is disturbing the work of journalism, and you're trying to make space for each other.
Yeah.
And it's reflective of the way in which, in many instances, influencers do, because they are popular for being popular and not necessarily for being trained or talented. And so we're trying to make them into broadcasters, or we're trying to make them into journalists, and they don't have an appreciation, and maybe it's a generational thing, like they don't have an appreciation of like what is right, or just manners. Like, he was in the middle of a sentence, but because maybe, and it's a reflective of the way sometimes because she's an influencer, she's chasing the popular person. The hype, the popular person, and doesn't realize, do you know who you have in front of you?
But here's the thing too. I think you hit the nail on the head just now. But I think regardless of who was in front of her, basic manners. Yeah. Basic manners. Yeah. But again, it is, when you put particular people in particular spaces, there's an expectation of a particular type of conduct. But it does not mean that they're equipped to conduct themselves in a particular way, because there may be a lack of training, or in this case, lack of basic social skills. Like how, and the poor journalist is like, no, don't do this to me.
She's cringing.
Don't do this. You could tell that the journalist kind of felt away.
Of course.
And the influencer was just busy trying to influence.
Chapel. Oh, sorry, Dennis, you were saying something just now?
And then Babyface was like, would you like to just and she's like, yes.
Especially because the journalist herself knows that they have producers and ground people around who will stop
Precisely.
Chapel,
like I was thinking, why
in line to come in next.
You have somebody working on the next interview. Why are you trying to do both?
Because she's doing a job that she don't know how to do.
But then again, if you give a monkey the church bell, don't be surprised if he rings it.
Me never hear that one yet.
If you give monkey church bell, he ring it. You never hear that one? I just said it the Jamaican way so that you can hear it.
Anybody in here heard that one?
You never heard that?
No.
No?
Anybody? No. Oh, look at that.
Really? Wow.
It's an overwhelming no. But to tell you what we're going to do.
Viewers, in the comment section, have you ever heard that one?
Say it again.
If you give monkey church bell, in go and ring it.
Me think it is. If you give monkey church bell, I'm going to try eat it. I don't know. I didn't know. All right, so Sunrise, this is time for your
I'm trying to not be judgy here.
Listen, you've been doing a lot of that these days. From Duolingo down to... Come, show me how you're gonna... Great. All right, so we do have a reggae mixtape for you to get your Tuesday morning started. So please enjoy as much as we will.
Of all the lonely nights,
Lord, watch over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words tomorrow. Let's not forget where we're from. Father, show us the way to go. You said I must love and feed my enemies, and I'm gonna do it. You said I shouldn't hate your grudge, and I won't, not even for a minute. Let all the truth come from my lips. Bless our souls, cause without you we can't make it. Yeah. Would be so nice to see your face again, so I could look
into your eyes, my friend. So I could stare in your eyes again. You in my arms again. Oh yeah, yeah. To touch you, feel you, hold your hand. I wonder how you've been today. Jaja see them a come, but I conquer. Jaja see them a come, but I conquer. They are coming to accuse us for things I know not about.
Small business owners and independent contractors get affordable insurance with Sagicor Pro Shield. The time by Sagicor Life is
7 o'clock.
Do whatever the crunch you want with KFC's popcorn chicken. Delicious, crispy, irresistible. Now available in hot and spicy. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Are you a PATH or Wards of the State applicant? Then this video is for you. Guess what? You are not required to pay an application fee. And you automatically receive or granted aid of $60,000 upon your application submission for a targeted loan. For more SLB info, follow us on all social media platforms.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Teeth, I beg an early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, our dear man. Two is better than too many, yes. Lick me chip right so me say, yo, that no one do.
People ask if we turn friend again. You link me, G. I said, let's make bygones
be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me first big song? We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are ghetto youth and we have ego and I start messing and I say, no, God have any night. I couldn't be alone.
Straight for dinner and I make no ramping.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
What would you do if a date asked you how much you weigh?
Leave. Slap him. Cuss him.
It was going so well until...
Ask him how much his mama weighs.
Oh, we talking about weight, huh? Well, how much your mama weigh?
All new Family Feud.
You ain't got to worry about how much I weigh. You won't be feeling nothing over here.
Texas, no hold 'em. We are caught down. Rock your legs, throw your keys up. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance. Come pour some sugar on me, honey.
Welcome back to Sunrise. So, glitz, glam, and a little Grammy drama. Oh yes, the red carpet was on fire. So some stars shined, some stunned, and well, some need to have a serious talk with their stylists, okay? This morning, we're serving up Grammy Fashion Breakdown with the best in the biz. Joining us is celebrity stylist Jane Michelle and creative director Shamar Bruce, ready to dish out the hits, the misses, and the downright what were they thinking moments. All right, let's get into it. Good morning. Good to see you both. You guys are looking fab. Jane?
Thank you.
Who dressed you?
Oh, my darling, Jane Michelle. too fabulous. Yes.
And Brew, tell me a little bit about you for those who may not know.
Oh, so I'm Brew, Shamar Brew, but everybody calls me Brew. Affiliate with the brand Brew the Stylist from Instagram. I'm an Edna Manley graduate. I am also an entertainer. I work in the hotel industry, dancer, stylist, interior designer, you name it, I can do it. Just your ultimate creative.
And he's a king of fabulous.
Oh, love
And you're
that.
looking gorgeous.
Oh yes, this denim on black is really good. It's a really good combo.
Thank you so much.
That skirt.
Let me just say, this was done by the one and only Jane Michelle, selected from Anya's Closet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That is it. That is it.
Now let's get into it.
Straight away.
Grammys, Jane.
Okay. So let me start by saying the Grammys was fabulous to some extent, but for the most part, the red carpet was underwhelming. The girls really brought the fashion inside the show, right?
Yes,
and why I say it was underwhelming in the sense that a lot of my peers and colleagues were saying there was too much black. And I get why a lot of people are wearing black because of the climate, the fires there, I mean the aura, right? The disheartening.
I didn't think about
tragic,
that. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people were actually wearing black, but I never saw that as necessarily dowdy or down. For me, black is empowerment. Black is actually fabulous. Black is sophisticated. Black represents wealth, and black represents strength. And I thought most of them wearing black was really honoring the time. So I could appreciate that.
And you, Brew?
I mean, for me, I echo some essence of what Jenny's saying. I mean, it was a little bit odd way. We normally know when the Grammys, you're going to run to see who's what wearing what.
Yeah.
And I mean, this year it was a bit more subdued. I don't know if it was because of the black and the whole fire. And I think for me, a pointer, because I realized that a lot of people were wearing black. So if you had no, like, a little heads up to say, okay, the backdrop was going to be black, so that was an issue in terms of, like, you know, some of the outfits kind of just lost in the backdrop, you know. But overall, it was an okay Grammys for me, you know.
Yeah. I'm looking on screen here and we're seeing quite a few of the gents. And I feel like the women, it's so easy to go in, but let's talk a bit about the gents, because typically you just go and get a suit. But what I noticed this year is there were nice spins and different takes on
that's
the
the
suit.
thing. That's the thing. The suits in general, and even black overall, it's a lot more elevated this year because you'd have seen like Queen Latifah in an outer cape, and you'd have seen what's her name, Lady Gaga. Willow. I loved her piece. Lady Gaga, I think she came out in a Maleficent chic kind of vibe, which I really love.
Nice
I don't like the hair, because I thought it's already black, then it's heavy with the hair. However, for the most part, the men, they came out, let me just say, the gentlemen came out. The hair, it's not working for me.
It was very sharp, but the hair is okay.
I was impressed with the men because, as I was saying, you typically just get an ordinary suit, but there was an elevation happening which I really liked. I liked Babyface's look.
I loved his look.
I even liked Will.
You know whose look I really admire, and it's Jaden's. I actually love. No, let me tell you, his suit. Wait, no, let me talk about his suit.
Can we just hold that image on screen?
Let me talk about his suit. His suit is impeccable.
Yes.
So let's talk about the tailoring. Yeah, it's impeccable, and I can understand the sentiment. His family lost their house.
Okay, Jane,
in the fire.
I get it, but nobody is talking about the suit. Let's talk about the head. What's on his head?
But that's what I'm talking about now. I think it's a representation of the loss, right? Because they lost their house as well. So
I mean,
it's a burning house.
Jaden, as a fashion icon, he's always controversial. So I mean, if you're going to show up at the Grammys, let's just do it. Just show up. Let's start a conversation. You know what I mean? It's fashion. It should be riveting.
It's out of the box. It's out of the house.
I like it. And I mean,
it's out of the head.
It's doing exactly what we need to do right now because we're talking about it.
Exactly.
I love that.
All right. So we looked at the blacks. Let's go into the earth tones. There was also a bit of an earth tone thing happening.
I love Beyonce's earth tone vibe. I actually love the gold that Glorilla rocked,
and that paisley print from the bandana abstracted into that beautiful fitted earth tone, really regal, paired with that blonde hair. It's was really nice.
And you know what I could appreciate too, back to trends and themes, the exaggerated hips, because J-Lo's outfit, I don't know if you saw that crop top with that exaggerated hip skirt.
There you go. It's on screen.
Stunning.
I love that.
Like
Absolutely.
magic.
Listen, J-Lo is 55 and killing it. I love it.
50, what?
55, yes. Love.
Actually, it
love.
literally makes me want to sit down and do some crunches.
And Dolce actually wore her exaggerated hip dress.
That was really nice. Pinstripe worn
Pinstripe. It's a
really,
Tom Brown
really
outfit.
well.
I love
I have a confession.
Yes.
You see the current set of looks on screen, if there was a palette that I would have gone with, it would have been in this space.
Yep.
Yes.
I loved this palette.
And you would have been on trend with the season too.
You would have been.
Again,
And it would have been a lovely color on the skin tone as well.
So good on you. Yeah, most definitely. So as it relates to other trends, what I also love was, I don't know if you saw Rhapsody's look. Rhapsody actually paid homage to our own Grace Jones.
Yes.
She wore a beautiful headpiece and her dress had Grace's image on it. And I just thought, and she's a Grammy winner.
Yes.
And I just loved it.
This is
She
beautiful.
actually mentioned that she saw Grace in a crown and was inspired by the look. And I appreciate stunning.
You guys, I wish you could see. I actually have goosebumps.
Jamaica. I'm just, like, for me, this is everything. And Grace is iconic. Like, it gets no better. So I really love Rhapsody's look.
Well, since we started with Rhapsody, let's talk a bit about the headdresses. The headdresses are a thing, eh?
Yes, because Alicia
Keys, I was just about to say, Alicia, I love that cathedral kind of earring that she wore, paired with that corset. And I mean, for me, Alicia is normally on the safe side, so I really appreciated seeing Alicia on the carpet doing that really dramatic earring and corset bustier kind of situation.
And it started from her hair down.
All the way.
It really framed her face. Yeah, it was a look. Was totally fabulous.
We also have Billie Eilish, hear me now. Billie Eilish in a hat as well. She did a hat
Billie
look.
Eilish did her hat.
Janelle Monáe also.
Janelle Monáe,
Here's the thing about Billie that I love this year. She usually has hair color, right?
Yes.
So last year she had a red on the carpet, and I think maybe because it reminds me of the fire somewhat, I'm happy she took away the red hair this year and the sailor hat.
I just love a good androgynous look.
True,
it's like I could wear this look and probably rock it. You could wear this look and probably Yendi could wear this look and rock it. It's really
Janelle
well put together.
Monáe, she was giving me like a like policeman, soldier man vibe. I thought the suit, I never liked the tailoring of it. I just thought it was crumpled. It was just all over the place, but I loved her hat. She pulled it off, but I really thought the tailoring was a little poor on that.
Well, we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to get into the best dressed and the
worst dressed.
The not so.
The not so fabulous.
We've seen some jaw-dropping looks, right? So we're going to get into the best and the worst. Stay with us.
Come take it to the floor now.
Nardo. So you good? I've been here before. I can recall many nights up at Ewing, hungry a killer, but guess what? There was some saving grace, a beacon of light and hope. On this episode of Corner Office, we are about to find out more about who. Nardo. Who is Nardo? Where the man you come from? Guess what? Over Nardo where we reach now. Nardo, pull up to a chair now. Meet us up front, Nardo.
Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Fort.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6. This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. We are caught down. Rock your leg. Throw your keys up.
Hey, all right, so you know we've been looking at the Grammy Awards and we've been looking at the fashion, the style, the hits and the misses. So now we're going to narrow down really what are those hits and those misses. Let us get into the best dressed for the Grammys. Jane, you're up.
Okay, so my best dress, Shenseea. Listen, not just because she's Jamaican, but I think she really brought that old Hollywood glam. I love the color, the olive, the green.
Oh, it looks
her
so
hair,
good on her.
Impeccable. The lace, the outer coat. Shenseea did her thing. I love it. I love it. So Shenseea for me, my top 3. Cardi B. I really loved Cardi B's dress. I think Cardi B, I love the fall of the sleeve of the dress, the shoulders right there. I love the drama. I love it. So.
Can I just say I loved her hair.
Yes,
look.
yes. And that's a theme that I observed as well, the old Hollywood glam, which really worked. So Cardi B for me, Shenseea and J-Lo. J-Lo slaying, just the same. Yeah, J-Lo definitely.
100% agree. You know what I love about this is the juxtaposition of the top and the bottom.
Most definitely.
It's like I'm giving, but I'm not trying too hard, but you're going to eat what I'm presenting.
And the hair, because, you know, people can do long hair and it doesn't work.
Yes.
This is it. Yes.
And the tone of the blonde works so beautifully with the tone of the skirt.
Love.
I really loved this look as well.
Bro, who's your top 3?
My top 3. I'm going to give it to Mother, Beyonce. That's in my top 3 for sure.
We're not friends. We're not friends.
Jane,
no, I know.
He sat peacefully during your presentation.
Yendi, no, we're not friends.
Why?
Beyonce was beautifully boring.
I'm not
beautifully boring.
For me, I love Beyonce. For me, I love the earth tone. I love the era that Beyonce is in. It's giving us regal. It's giving us grown. I love the texture and again the kerchief, the paisley print coming out. Very much trendy. Very much on theme. Can't go wrong for me with Beyonce with a nice Grammy outfit. So Beyonce. Next mention for me would definitely be I have to say J-Lo as well. She's in my top 3. I can pick a top 3. And then my deal breaker, my stealer, my love, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yes,
That
Sabrina.
Cinderella blue outfit was amazing. That was cut to fit.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's my top 3.
I also want to give special mention for her performance outfits as well.
True. She slayed.
She's a true
The transitions were lovely, and her performance was actually really, really nice.
And what I loved about her powder blue dress is she brought the light.
Yes,
you know, because
she did.
A lot of black on the carpet, and then you have this beautiful.
Just a breath of fresh air. Felt like a warm hug, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Good.
I agree. I concur, including with Beyonce.
Yes.
Jane.
I'll take it.
All right.
You're going to take it. All right, let's get into our top 3 best dressed men.
All right.
Okay. Morris Chestnut.
Yeah.
That black. Listen, Morris gets it right all the time. Yeah. Vibes Cartel for me. I thought his look was sleek, tailored, classic. It worked. You know, his first time on the carpet, it definitely worked. And also, I liked Shabooz's.
I loved Shabooz's.
Black and silver. And I love the fact that he did not go all black. And I love men really, you know, wear fringe. And I love the cascading fringe that he wrapped around like a scarf that came off the blazer. Love it.
Especially this particular, so we're looking not at a static photo on screen, but when you saw this in motion, it was really nice.
And the textures from the scarf and the leather-esque jacket was really good.
And Brew, I know your pick is in there. Your best dressed man.
Come on, let's just talk about it. Like Busta Rhymes' look was off the chain. Really I love his interpretation of this blazer tuxedo, black and white. It's a classic. I love that it wasn't fully black, so I could actually see the details. And I mean? He is like a staple and icon, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
No, he did well. He's
one of those people who I want to know what he's drinking.
Yep.
He doesn't age.
No.
What's wrong with these people? He and Pharrell, they're like Benjamin Button.
Definitely up not there for me would have been Lucky Day. I'm a Lucky Day fan. I just love that burnt orange kind of monochromatic look that he had on. And Shabuzi.
Shabuzi,
yeah, that was a cool outfit that he really did. So
my favorite.
All right, we're going to get into the worst dressed. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay, so my worst dressed was Chappelle, and simply because I love the dress, I just don't think she wore it well. I really thought it looked better on the model, and I think this dress is really for a taller individual. It's just dragging on her, and yes, we're into the era of headdress, but it just didn't work, and that geisha-esque makeup is not working.
It's like one of those Russian dolls.
I think she should have just skipped the carpet, Fashion Monopoly, just go, skip the carpet.
Oh no.
That was a huge risk, and some things are just a hit and a miss, and for me that was it felt more very costumey. You know what I mean? It lost the element of fashion and editorial feel to it. It felt more more of a cabaret performance.
But here's the thing as well, right? Some people would say, but it's a space for artists to express themselves. We had Lady Gaga and her meat dress. We have people who just step out the box, and maybe Chappelle Roan is now this person for this generation.
I get that, and she's a it girl. But here's the important thing in fashion: you have to sell the look.
Yep.
You have to sell the look.
The look can't sell.
She can't sell it. Not even on a market. Not even coronation. It can't sell.
I can tell you for free. Nobody don't have coronation by that. Let's also talk about Shakira, like why? It's just she should have just stayed home. Like
this
why?
It's giving me fashion over.
It's giving me 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think her hair should have been pulled back. It's just
up in a bun,
look at the long time shoes there.
Me not love it at all.
Bro, you see the shoes?
And that orange thing under the black, it's looking it's like a swimsuit or something. It's looking very strange.
Talented, beautiful woman, but listen.
That dress.
Her stylist needs to be fired. I said it. Yeah.
I want to see her with different hair.
Yeah.
I want to see a new hairstyle.
Yeah, she needs a change. That's so.
I hope we have big enough sensors for this next one. Can we bring on Kanye and Bianca?
No, can we not bring them on, please? Because
Miss.
Oh, we have the jacket.
Miss.
Yes.
Okay. Worst dress.
The robe.
Listen.
And she didn't even have on a dress. So come, let's talk about it. So
what was the greatest part for me was when she pulls down her robe and turns around to reveal, and then pulls down the mesh like it's a little too high up. Let me just pull it down a little. I'm sorry, what now?
Just to give her some grace, I actually like the coat.
The coat is really nice.
If she kept it closed and added even like a brooch or something, it could have worked. But otherwise, listen, effort. Effort is important, and there's none here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you
I actually agree with you guys. I agree with you. This list, I agree.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah.
And Kanye, like, seriously.
It can be the worst. So with Bianca and that dress, let's just stick to being the worst dress for the night. I'm not loving it. Sorry.
All right. Let us jump into some quick fire hit or misses, shall we?
I'm excited about this.
Paddles. Let's get your yes. All right. So, Sabrina Carpenter.
Definitely a hit. Sabrina Carpenter, definitely a hit.
Look at that. So nice.
Love.
How
the hair, the dress, everything.
Doechii
hit all the time. Grammy, listen, Grammy girl, Grammy beauty.
Also,
yes, and here's the thing about this is her second. That was her second Tom Brown look for the night, and she slayed. She
would also give honorable mention for her performance as well.
Yes.
The performance of the night.
Yes, she did well.
Hands down.
And let me just say as well, Doechii's look, it reminds me of the Missy Elliott era of the puffer jacket and I think, it really brought something refreshing to the Grammys.
Definitely.
I loved it.
All right, Kendrick Lamar,
when you listen, this man walk with a broom to the Grammys. The man sweep everything. So when you sweep everything, it's okay to do denim and denim. I thought it was refreshing. I thought it was cool. And I loved it. He's a rock star. Love.
I want to see something more, personally. I want to see. I know you're from Compton. I know you're repping, but more want to see a little more of an elevated look.
They're not like us. I remember denim is. Yandy, you're wearing your denim. Denim is hot.
I hear that. But girl, I ain't at the Grammys.
They're not like us.
Charlie.
Charlie XX.
I love
it's a miss for me.
It's not No, it's a hit for me. I love the gladiator sandals. A lot of people are complaining about it, but I love the soft and hard. I love it. It's really a win for me.
And I feel like this is the stage of your career to take these types of risks.
Yes, most
Billie
definitely.
Eilish.
Yes, a definite hit for me.
Billy's there.
It's cool.
Yeah.
We're the cool kids.
I love her sailor hat.
I'm gonna be that person. For me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
I've seen her do the androgynous look in a much nicer way.
True.
Me never love it.
Yeah.
How about Lato?
Oh, Vision of White Goddess. Definitely a hit. Definitely a hit.
Lalo did that.
Yes,
so nice. Lato has really elevated, eh?
Yes,
her fashion game has really
elevated.
I think she got a new stylist because it's working.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It looks good.
Really love this piece as well. I thought there was a little too much exposure of the undercleavage, but otherwise from that, it was a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen this
silhouette
in a long time. This silhouette was really popular in the early 2000s.
It was a vibe.
So it's
Flat tummy was a thing in them time.
Again, I'm going to sit down and do some crunches.
I know people are going to be mad,
Taylor
but
Swift.
I thought this dress looked like a Grammys like an after party. I really thought Taylor. I love the strawberry red. Let me just say.
Love the color.
Love the color.
We've seen this dress every day.
But it's just like an after Grammys party.
Yeah.
And I hate the hair, Miss.
I don't love it. It's a miss for me.
Taylor, I love you, girl, but it's a miss.
Taylor, I like your legs.
Love
Beyonce.
the legs.
Let's bring up Beyonce. For you, Jane?
She go halfway.
It's a hit
for me. I'm sorry.
In between.
With album of the year, you can wear anything. Sorry, I love Beyonce.
I love Beyonce too, but it's beautifully boring, and that's my take on this. It's just flat.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's do Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, Cynthia.
Boy, Cynthia. Boy, here's the thing that happened with this look. Her stylist left her dress bag in the hotel room on the bed. So she just threw on this piece there. Because I like the navy, but...
Jane, you made that up? I know you made that up.
I'm thinking that's what happened.
I know you made that up.
I'm thinking that's what happened. I don't like this dress.
But why I don't mind it?
I like it. I'm telling you, I like it. I think it's just the color, but I like the composition of the look with the metallic silver and the navy blue. Very futuristic with the bald head. It's really
nice. The only
nice.
thing I like with this look is her nails. Her nails are fire.
I love that plated silver thing.
I don't mind it.
It's that breastplate crop top thing.
It's giving last year. I know what that shall go say. Everybody did them last year.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. And I know her to be.
And she's a fashion queen.
And that's what I'm
she's
saying. They brought the fashion inside the Grammys itself because her performance fits were just fire.
Yeah.
But the carpet, no. It's a mess for me.
You know what? We feel like Grammys need to happen every month. Come and like this.
Yes,
I like this. You guys were excellent. Thank you so much for bringing your expertise, your experience, your knowledge. I like it.
Absolute pleasure.
Again,
thank you.
Whatever is happening, let's do this once a month.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for staying with us for our Grammy review right here. Big thanks again to Jane Michelle and to Brew for breaking it all down for us. So whether your fave served a look or served a lawsuit-worthy disaster, one thing's for sure, fashion always keeps us talking, and fashion always a keep. More Sunrise coming up right after the break, so please stick around.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. We are caught down. So rock your leg. Throw your keys up. Stick around. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance. Come pour some sugar on me, honey. Real life boogie and a real life hold down. Don't forget, bitch, come take it to the floor now.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Tease me, I make an early creed, you know.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, how are you, man? Two is better than too many, yes. Lick me chip right, so me say, yo, that no one do.
People are ask if we turn friend again. You link me in a G and say let's make bygones
be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me first big song? We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are get to youth and we have ego and I start messing no God have any night. I couldn't be alone.
Straight from the now make no wrong turn.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Take control of your energy whenever and wherever.
JPS, powering what matters. The time by the My JPS app is
6:45.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tell me something that makes a bubble bath even more enjoyable.
Candles. Music. Another person?
It was going so well. Until...
How about some toys?
Your daughters are so embarrassed.
All new.
Good answer.
Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us.
Welcome back to Sunrise. One good thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. And when it comes to Bob Marley's music, the impact is timeless. Well, this year, the Jamaica Music Museum's Grown Nation series is honoring the legend as he would have turned 80 years old this year, reflecting on his global influence, revolutionary spirit, and the powerful messages in his music. Well, joining us this morning is the director and curator of the Jamaica Music Museum, the one and only Herbie Miller, to tell us more about this Reggae Month celebration and the brand new exhibition that they have in store for the public. Sir Herbie, how you do?
Boy, Dennis, we're good now.
It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure for me.
The Grown Nation series, I think it's so important as an institution of cultural retention, and the relevance is certainly not lost on me. For the people who don't get it, for maybe the youngsters who their teacher is telling them, we're going to bring you to Grown Nation series this year, what can they expect? What is Grown Nation?
Well, let me answer the first part immediately. I grew up in a community where on Warwicker Hill, Count Ozzie, Johnny Moore, Don Drummond, all these excellent musicians that we have produced would come together, reason about everything in the world, as if they could solve all those problems. But they spoke about it, and those of us young boys who could hear understood what they were talking about, whether it was the apartheid system in South Africa or what Miles Davis was doing with jazz. But it was also a communal exercise. Those who could bring fish from the fishing beach, they brought fish, food, and of course the Holy Sacrament. And I tried to replicate that at the Institute of Jamaica, a very old cultural institution, in a forum where discussions and topical subjects, etc., historical as well, sociological things, the things that affect us as Jamaicans, coming out of an experience that produce a culture that is so unique. And of course, I try and we always succeed in bringing the eats and the drinks and everything but the sacraments to our groundation.
This year, the focus is on Bob Marley, quite rightly so, and his legacy. Bob Marley has been talked about, analyzed, deconstructed by academics and non-academics alike. What is Grown Nation trying to do, maybe different as well as maybe the same this year?
Everything you just said is true, including the recent movie.
Yes.
And what I'm trying to, or what we're trying to do with Grown Nation this year is to focus on his legacy beyond music itself. How has Bob's music, his worldview, situated us as a generation still trying to figure out the problems of this planet? How has it informed that search, that yearn for human togetherness? And of course, Bob was not only about peace and love and unity.
Absolutely.
By any means necessary to achieve that, he was for that too. And so I'd like to deconstruct, as you've said, but from a legacy perspective. For example, on Sunday past, we had Mayor Motley present. I did not approach Ms. Motley as a Prime Minister, but as someone who describes herself as a Bob Marley disciple. And she brought such depth of how his legacy has informed her to go around the world and become this voice for the people. As if to say, she is Bob Marley reincarnated, quoting him and using all of the nuances and the in-your-face Marley lyrics.
You know, one of the things that in looking at his legacy, because there's the message music side, the lover side, all of the different sides to Bob, as we've discussed. As a music, well, reggae music was the music of, in many ways, the music of Rastafari. Do you find that in looking at his legacy, that was an area that he maybe was less proficient or less effective in terms of, to this day, music carrying the messages and the themes of Rastafari, the ideology of Rastafari?
Well, Bob took Rasta to the world. Rasta did not take reggae to the world. By going into the world with this music, as a Rastafarian, the identity of a Rastaman, because remember, almost every one of the artists was a bald-head before dreads.
True.
And they not only did they take Rasta, they took a whole way of life. Healthy living, exercise, etc., etc., etc. And Bob spearheaded that. The rest of us merely followed and emulated.
I get that. I appreciate that. This year, alongside Grown Nation itself, you're going to be launching a very important exhibition from African to Jamaican music and black culture. I really am excited to see this. I really want the Caribbean studies teachers, the sixth formers, the history teachers of fourth and fifth form. I really want people to pull out the youngsters that they can see it. If they pull them out, what are they going to see at this exhibition?
It is contextualized around Kamau Brathwaite's idea of creolization. So from African to Jamaican, something happened in between that to make us Jamaican. And that is how we took a whole African culture, a whole African self, outside of African plantations in the West, to create a culture, be it African American, Brazilian, Cuban, Haitian, Jamaican, whatever. Each has a unique culture. from the gods we worship, the ancestors, the way we walk, talk, cook, name it. It derives out of the slave experience that we creolize, and as Mr. Lee would say, wheel it and turn it into something else. And that's what they will see. For example, in the very opening of the exhibition, you'll see an Igungun costume and an Igungun mask, which is a masquerade in Nigeria, to a Pichi Pachi costume with a Pichi Pachi mask, which is very similar but different, even in construct. But you can see the connection, and you'll see the connection from African rituals and music into our own Kumina, revival, Rastafari, right down to ska, into reggae, and so on. And you'll see how it is that tradition that informed that whole development of our unique culture.
From when can they see this, and how? Where?
The exhibition is still a work in progress. It's basically there, it's just to be tagged and labeled, but it has been opened to the patrons of Ground Nation as of Sunday. So come early, browse the exhibition. The official opening will be announced later on. So right now, only for Ground Nation, not throughout the week. It's open to those who attend. And let me just say this. We're accustomed to the support Ground Nation gets. But let me tell you, the responses for the exhibition is humbling.
And because of all the things with the come out breath rate and the creolization, I really am going to emphasize that I'd like teachers of sociology, teachers of Caribbean studies, teachers of history to bring their students out. Also teachers of communication studies, so the sixth form, the entire sixth form body needs to be coming to this, that you will see what you are learning about in class right before your eyes. So come out and come to the Jamaica Music Musician at Institute of Jamaica, and you will not be disappointed. Make it a field trip.
The address?
Yes, tell them where the Institute of Jamaica is.
Institute of Jamaica, downtown. 10 to 16 East Street, downtown Kingston. Corner of Tower Street, entrance on Tower Street. Gates doors open at 1. And we kick off at 2.
All right.
And this week I'll be doing the presentation. It's called, I don't remember what it's called, but it's about Marley's music in terms of plantocracy, resistance, and freedom. All of that is in his music, and that's what I'll demonstrate.
We'll see you there. Thank you very much. My guest has been Kirby Miller, Director and Curator of the Jamaica Music Museum, sharing what's in store for Ground Nation 2025. Guess what? TK is up next with the morning news.
If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet. Might as well be.
Gary and DeMario Promotions in association with Magnum Tonic Wine presents It's Gary's Birthday, Saturday, February 8th at Tranquility Gardens, Duns River Park. Music by Bass and DC and Britain's legendary roots rocking reggae selector David Rodigan. Admission 50 US, VIP 100 US. Gates open 5 p.m. Sponsored by Magnum, Black Brothers Construction Limited, and Party City Mandeville, Manchester. Gary's birthday celebration, February 8th, Tranquility Gardens, Duns River. You can't miss this. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Teeth, I beg an early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, how are you, man? Two is better than too many, yes. Link me chip right, so me say, yo, that no one do.
People are ask if we turn friend again. You link me in a G and say, let's make bygones be bygones.
Deeper than that. Are you give me first big song? We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are ghetto youth and we have ego and I start me say no God have any night. I couldn't me alone.
Straight from the narrow now, make no wrong turn.
If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach.
One mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
It was all going so well until
I've been wanting to get to you for a long time. Shucky ducky quack quack. Smells so good. I'm taking it all in.
What y'all laughing at?
all new Family Feud.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm getting scared.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Though cancer is already dangerous in nature, it seems the disease is widening its grasp. Though there's no known cure for cancer, the Health Ministry wants to battle the disease at an early stage. Trisha Gay Kelly tells us more.
Cancer is one of the deadliest diseases known to man and understandably one of the most feared as well. Locally, the disease is spreading quite rapidly. It's the reason the Ministry of Health and Wellness has introduced more oncology centers island-wide. Researchers and foundations have partnered with the Oncology Center linked to the Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester to dig deeper into the nature of the disease. Consultant hematologist Dr. Jamie Foote says shocking revelations surfaced in the latest research.
What is extremely scary is presentation of cancer in younger patients. For example, multiple myeloma, which is usually a disease of the elderly. We're seeing younger and younger patients. This affects the bone and it can cause significant morbidity, bone pain, and even affect your ability to ambulate, to walk. We have early presentation, patients in their 20s of breast cancer.
When the Oncology Center first opened for business, there were only 5 patients. To date, the facility caters to some 600 patients, a concern in the growth rate of the disease. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is urging citizens to get tested regularly.
Because when we think cancer, we think death. And that has a finality to it that clearly is scary. But the opportunity for treatment and indeed for longer life or for normal life based on early detection is a real opportunity, and therefore in many other cases, and therefore we want to encourage the early detection through screening.
Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
With the dry season upon us, farmers across the island are calling for better irrigation for their farms. It's one of the concerns highlighted at a recent meeting with the Ministry of Agriculture, other government agencies, and farmers. Here again is Trisha Gay Kelly with more.
In any and all aspects of life, water is a necessity. But for farmers, without it, their livelihoods can also perish. At a recent meeting with farmers in Heartland St. Catherine, the Ministry of Agriculture and the National Irrigation Commission, NIC, vowed to improve irrigation systems to aid their primary stakeholders. NIC's Chief Executive Officer, Joseph Giles, made a special offer to the farmers.
What I promised the farmers, as the months progress, water will be in close proximity to us. I urge us to contact the AIC because there are lands there, and we want you to farm on land that you have water.
The ministry is in full support of this move, having budgeted more monetary resources to facilitate the improvement. That's according to Agriculture Minister Floyd Green.
We've allocated another $100 million that will be spent in the upcoming financial year to, one, finish with some of the drainage issues, one, treat with some more of the road issues, land preparation issues, but also try to address some of the irrigation challenges that the farmers are having. A number of the farmers spoke about the lack of access to water. We're going to be working with the SCJ, with the National Irrigation Commission to see if we can solve some of these problems in the upcoming financial year.
The agencies are expected to meet with the farmers for updates on the matter. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
Sports, Arnett Gardens won a goal fest in CVM TV's Monday night match night in the Jamaica Premier League at Stadium East Field last night. In a match where 8 goals were scored, the Junglists emerged 5-3 winners. Nicadia Fuller put Tivoli ahead in minute 25, but the lead didn't last long as Joel Jones drew Arnett level in the 28th minute. Rashawn Oldfield gave Tivoli a 2-1 halftime lead after scoring in minute 36. Tevin Garnett's 47th minute strike made it 3-1 in favor of Tivoli before Arnett roared back. A double strike from Warner Brown, which came just a minute apart, made it 3-3. Brown then completed his hat-trick from the penalty spot before Fabian Reed got the final goal in a thrilling contest in the 4th minute of second half added time. In the early match, reigning champions beat Vere United 2-1. We have some highlights.
They're having a fine purple patch here. We're getting ready for action now. Back to Joel Jones as we remind you to download the Sportsbook app. Get a Google Play or the App Store. Here's Nicadia Fuller going for the shot. Oh yes! What a strike from Nicadia Fuller. Number 7 for Tivoli. His number 6 for the season. Kelson with the corner. Header on from Jones. Inevitable. It's Joel Jones again. Once more, the corner kick to the near post. Flick on. Oh my! Off the upright. Fired in. They're back in the lead. Rush on Oldfield. Back like he never left. Stripped by Barrington Price. He tries to drive forward. Gets it to Steve Clark. Steve Clark gets it across. It falls nicely. It's in the back of the net. Garnett in the first minute of the second half.
Didn't score, yes, but busy character, kept on it, on their toes. Well,
oh, they pull one back, and it's Warner Brown in the thick of things.
And David Layla, one of the assistant coaches.
Here's another opportunity. Diego Horn came forward. It's 3-3. Warner Brown on 12. The game turns on its head. Here they come again. Arnett Gardens. Warner Brown with a lovely turn. Warner Brown brought down. That must be a penalty.
It's a penalty.
It is a penalty. Warner Brown has the opportunity to finish the comeback job. Yes, he does. This is epic. Good take from him. Gets by 1 and a 2. Kimani Arboin still in the area. Warner Brown lays it off for Fabian Reed. The turnaround is settled.
And by the way, 3 points here takes Arnett back into second position behind Mount Pleasant. They leapfrog Montego Bay.
That's the end of the match. The most dramatic turnaround in JPL perhaps history, but certainly for 2024-2025.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
I'm Jamaican.
You are Jamaican. We are Jamaican. And the national budget is our business because it impacts every Jamaican. From healthcare to education
To the road conditions.
to security for my family. The national budget is my business.
No, sister. It is our business. The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. Visit the Ministry of Finance's website at mof.gov.jm for more information.
Nardo.
What go on, man?
So you good?
I've been here before. I can recall many nights up at Ewing, hungry a killer, but guess what? There was some saving grace, a beacon of light and hope. On this episode of Corner Office, we are about to find out more about who. Nardo. Who is Nardo? Where the man you come from? Guess what? Over Nardo where we reach now. Nardo, pull up to a chair now. Meet us up front, Nardo.
All right.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season. CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Ford.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
All right, thanks so much for sticking with us. So we kicked off Reggae Month with a bang, and of course, the vibes had to be just right. But who do we have to thank for our reggae chic setup? None other than Faithful Homes Decor. So this morning we're getting a virtual tour of how our studio got its festive musical makeover and hearing all about the inspiration behind the design. Joining us is Managing Director Janelle Hylton to break it all down. Good morning, Janelle.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm
looking
blessed.
Fabulous. You're looking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice.
Like for people like me who are deficient where this is concerned, like we rely on people like you.
Most definitely.
You take an empty space.
Yes.
And you turn it into a home, or in this case, a Trey Chic Reggae Month set.
Most definitely.
First of all, tell us about Faithful Homes and how your approach to decor.
All right, so Faithful Homes Decor is a faith-based home decor store that specializes in all things home decor. We pride ourselves in elegance and comfort as we elevate your space. We have a wide range of home decor items, from furnitures to lightings, name it, we definitely do have it. But we started from the van back of our CEO, Carol Hylton, and we went straight up to a storefront from August 2008. So we've been around for quite some time, right? But one of the greatest things about Faithful Homes Decor is that when you do enter our space, you are welcomed with exceptional customer service, and we do give you tips on how to lift your space and elevate it and make it indeed a home. That's what you get when you enter.
You know, one of the things that really elevates a home is small accent pieces. It brings the home together, ties it together. Where we're standing now in our kitchen set, you guys have elevated the space with just that, accent pieces.
Right.
Tell us about what we can see around us.
All right, so to be honest, the idea that we were going for in the kitchen area was to bring the garden inside, right? As you can see, we had our herb planter set here, and so we wanted to create the idea that you can have your rosemary, your thyme, your pimento, your mint, right? Your mint, and hold on, catch this, from your mint, you would move it from the planter set into the kettle, straight into your teacup, right? And so for the other accentuating pieces, we wanted to make sure that every piece spoke for itself. Like when you used to go in your granny kitchen, you see the little figurine like these, you get what I'm saying? So that was what we wanted to do, not taking away from the functionality of the kitchen, but making sure that we were in right standing with the Reggae Month and just with everything that we wanted to do for the kitchen here.
You know what I really liked as well? There's a piece right there that you don't see often in Jamaica, and I realized that it has gemstones.
It's jade stones
in there.
This we were actually discussing it
yesterday
after the show, and we were talking about them.
Heavy.
It is
heavy.
It is like and personally, I think that. Is it sold as a pair?
Yes, it is.
Good. I just thought this is just so brilliant.
It is.
And I mean, from you look at it, you know, it is just, it's genuine. People. It's authentic.
Also, although it has a decorative element, with it having the gemstones all have properties for different things. There's a reason, as you say, it's faith-based, and God provides everything in this earth for different functions and purposes. So it's beautiful to use it as a decorative piece, but it also has good function.
Yes, most definitely. Yendi, you could come to Faithful Homes Decor.
Girl, you could come, book me.
So that's what we just decided for this space here.
Okay. Shall we head on over to the other space?
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's walk on over. Come on over with us, Janelle.
All right. Now, this section, I find it's very comfortable.
Yes, it is.
All right. So this is where we usually sit and have conversations, and I feel like this is a space that is conducive to that, sitting and having conversations. Tell us about it.
All right, so perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to bring out here. We wanted it to be a chill space where creativity and conversation was easy. Now, flow with me. Every single piece that was selected here was done to bring out a musical element.
Okay.
Right? So this lovely center table can also be used as a side table. It's giving a 3-tier drum set. Right? That's it right there. Then we have our wicker black and white mat, and we saw it and we were saying this is giving records and labels in the 90s.
Yes, vinyl. Vinyl.
Come on now, come on now.
Janelle.
Then wait, no. So then we went over here to our 2-piece storage Ottoman set, right? Because you can store inside, and it was giving. Who can guess?
Tom-toms?
Congo drums. Front of the class, front of the class.
Yendi, I'm telling you, come to Faithful Homes Decor. That's exactly what it was. It was giving Congo drums. And so for everything, we just, once we decided that this is what we wanted in the space, we said, okay, we're just going to do accent pieces around it and bring it to life. That's what we did here.
We were seeing a video on screen a while ago. It was basically a time lapse of elevating a space. Are you saying then, Janelle, that we can come in with a picture of our living room?
Yes.
And we can say, Janelle, this is what my living room looks like now.
Yeah.
These are the dimensions. And you can say, okay, here is what we can help to come up with. Like we can literally curate a space for you.
Most definitely. That's what we do. Whenever customers come in, that's why I was saying to you that they experience a one-on-one with us. They show us our space. We ask them, okay, what is your accent color? What is it that you're working with? And they would show us, like, for example, they will have white wall. A lot of persons have white wall. And then we'd say to them, what's your accent color that you'd want to work with? Some of them would want to work with, let's use red, right? And then we would say to them, okay, what works well with red? Then we would tone it down a bit with black, or we would give them, you know, white, or we would give them cream, or we would give them green, depending on what it is that they want to flow with. And the truth is that you can never go wrong with greenery, and you can never go wrong with nude colors. Right. So, you know, we always, we fix them up nice. We fix them up.
What I like about each of the spaces, if you look at the kitchen and here, it complements the red, green, and gold in the graphics that we have in the background, and so it really pulls the eye into the red, green, and gold traditional reggae Rastafari theme.
Definitely literal.
So it's not a whole bunch of red, green, and gold, but it has enough of it to be relevant.
Definitely.
All right. Shall we head on to the forest?
Of course.
Come on with us over here. Let's walk around here and walk us through what we have happening here. Let's say this is now our dining area or breakfast nook. Tell me about it.
All right. So what we did, you want me to go from here or there? It doesn't matter. Let's go from here. So what we did here was to choose our classy high table with X. We call this table. We call this table what marks the X. Right. So the X we would allow conversations to happen here. We chose this glass set, and then we decided to accentuate it with our gold metal leaf, and then we decided to throw in reggae colors. These are orbs, by the way. So, you know, we went for our red or green and or black, and we couldn't find the yellow, so we used orange.
I'm so glad I didn't say. Tell me about these balls. I should be like, oh, this is an orb. Orbs. Thanks, Janelle.
No problem. Got you. Got you right there.
And then behind us?
All right. So if I'm being honest, this is my favorite space.
Yes.
When I was looking at it, we wanted to accomplish the greenery. We wanted to pull the greenery from outside inside, and so we allowed all the greenery to be the main attraction right here, and then we balanced it with wicker on this side. These are wicker seats that you can actually sit on. And then I don't know if you guys see these ladders trending anywhere. Yeah, man, you can put them in your bathroom, put your towels on them, very trendy. And then we did the vine, the creeping vine going up just to balance off the entire green space. We did planters over there, black planters to be specific, you know, representing the strength coming from the ground. And coming right
love a good olive tree.
Yes. That's it right there.
You know what I noticed?
Tell me.
Bicycle Bicycle. And look up top there, in a motorcycle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
with a clock. That's nice.
I like that running theme.
Yeah, we tied it all in.
It's February, Valentine's Day is coming up. Nothing special, my wife, she likes these, accent pieces. And we can come and get a Valentine's special or something.
Yeah, all right. So we got you covered. So for Valentine's Day, we are indeed having a Valentine's Day sale from the 10th to the 15th. And all themes will be in store on sale up to 50% off.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Up to 50% off. So you can come in, you can get your orbs, you can get your rugs, your vase, you can get your throws, you can come in and get your decanter sets. What I'm actually really trying to say is that everything for an intimate home setting, you throw where you can throw or have a little, with your loved one. You can come in, Netflix and chill, you can come in and get all of that right here at Faithful Homes Decor. And everybody loves that deal. Why not come and get everything that you need on a deal in Valentine's Day?
Indeed.
Of course.
Right.
Sale.
Any plans to expand?
Yes. Yes. Thank you for asking. So, Faithful Homes Decor is proud to announce that we will indeed be expanding to Drax Hall.
That space.
Yes.
Nice.
We will be expanding to Drax Hall St. Anne this year, very soon. So stick to our socials, our Instagram and our TikTok to see how we are going to venture off into this beautiful journey.
Very cool.
I love it. I love it. And I love that it's faith-based, and I love that it's prospering and growing.
It is. God is so good.
Indeed.
We have to give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. Our guest has been Janelle Hylton from Faithful Homes Decor, making sure our studio is Reggae Month ready. Remember to check them out at Mall Plaza Halfway Tree, or give them a call at 876-861-4252 to give your living spaces some life, some zhuzh, as Jane Michelle
Oh my gosh,
would say.
Can you spell zhuzh?
Zhuzh? We'll discuss it after the break. Sunrise continues after the...
You'd never believe how you spell zhuzh. You'll never believe it.
Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
We are back in the cut.
Why if you talk about we're back?
Tease me, I beg an early creed.
I'm just saying though.
Just saying.
You, how are you, man? Two is better than too many, yes. Link with your bribes and say, yo, that no one do.
People are ask if we turn friend again. You link me in a G and say, let's make bygones
be bygones. Deeper than that. Are you give me the first big song? We not going under.
You spend as much time in the limelight as you spend behind bars. What was the darkest time?
We are ghetto youth and we have ego and I start messing and say, no, God have any night. I couldn't me alone.
Straight from the now, make no wrong turn. If you don't like Sizzler, you must love Shango.
Yo, that body. And if you even rate Jamie Foxx, you must rate Django.
One teach,
one mash.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Sports should be fun. Sports should be interesting. Sports should be entertaining. Sports should be riveting. This is CVM Sports. I'm Jordan Flint.
It's a beautiful Tuesday morning here on the island of Jamaica. Good morning to you wherever you are. Well, this year, Restorative Justice Week is taking on the theme Healing the Nation, the restorative power of justice in Jamaica. RJ seeks to resolve conflicts by having all parties involved coming together to reach an agreement. Through its initiatives, over 8,000 participants across the island have benefited from the training sessions, including members of the religious fraternity, schools, and communities, helping to ensure a more peaceful and harmonious society. Joining us now are Sharon Betancourt, Acting Director for the Restorative Justice Branch, and Kamar Kennedy, Restorative Justice Parish Officer at the Pembroke Hall. Restorative Justice Center. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning, and thank you for having us.
Awesome.
Good to have you.
Now, when many people think of justice, they view justice within the lens of punitive justice, that for justice to happen, punishment must be exacted. But restorative justice takes a different approach. For those who don't appreciate or think maybe restorative justice is soft justice, what is restorative justice from your perspective?
So restorative justice is a different way of looking at crime and conflict. So it has persons who have been involved in a particular offense coming together in the aftermath to see how they can work things out. So restorative justice has the victim, the offender, and the community coming together in a safe space to air their concerns and to work things out in an amicable manner. So, for example, we have, in Pembroke Hall, anyone knows Pembroke Hall knows we're famous for our mango trees there. The nice East Indian and the Julie mangoes. And of course, you know what mango trees do. They create a mess. So of course, they have the trees growing, and of course it grows over the neighbor's house. And then of course, the neighbor doesn't have the fruit. They have the leaves to rake up. And that can cause a little bit of trouble. So I had the victim come to me one day and say, "Miss, I'm tired. I'm just tired of talking to this neighbor about this. I'm really tired. I'm up to my wit's end. I can't take it." They said, "You know what? Come to the center. Let us talk together about it." And they came, and can you believe that those two persons who were at odds left that meeting feeling so different? They felt relieved. They could see eye to eye now. And guess what? The reports are that they are still living harmoniously
and sharing mangoes. But let's talk a little bit about why this is literally something that should just be a natural part of any society, because conflicts are going to arise, and there must be a way to find amicable solutions in a way that allows us to live together in a harmonious way. Walk me through some of the initiatives that have happened.
So we have Restorative Week is an annual affair. So mark your calendars. Every first week in February, we have Restorative Justice Week. And once we have Restorative Justice Week, we have a suite of activities to mark this event so that persons get to know what exactly is restorative justice. And one thing we need to add, it does hold the offender accountable. So you have to admit that I did wrong and I want to make it right. That does not necessarily, all the time flow that smoothly. But when you come to the conferences,
the facilitator helps that process to answer that. And so part of our activities this week is on Sunday, we started with an awesome church service. That was in Ellis Baptist Church, St. Thomas. And that was really and truly a very good service. So this week, Monday through to Wednesday, we're having a media bits and we're asking persons to tune into your favorite radio or TV station to learn more about restorative justice. And on Tuesday, which is today and perhaps even tomorrow as well, we're having an event called Pondy Corner. Every single center will be out in the street telling persons exactly what restorative justice is and how they can access restorative justice. And on Thursday, we have an initiative along with the victim services, that's restorative justice in school. And we're going to have that on Thursday. We close out the week on Friday with our restorative justice conference. This is where we bring academia and where we bring the life lessons and the skills together so that we can chart the way forward and talk more about how restorative justice can impact this country.
Do we find that when restorative justice solutions are employed, that there is a lower rate of recidivism, that you don't have reoffending as much as in other cases when you just beat him and I feel better, just beat somebody, the person, and I feel better, but seeking to have them play a part in healing the offense that they have caused?
Well, you know, one of the beauty of restorative justice is that we have 80% success rates. Persons come to our program. When they come, it's not just a conference. We follow them up for a period of 3 months.
Okay.
So then that prevents the whole reoccurring of any of the situations. So you find that we don't have much of that because the healing power that restorative justice has, it really, really helps.
How does one who is completely naive to the concept of the work understand and appreciate a success rate? How does one measure the success rate?
Well, the success rate is measured by the fact that we don't have instances of reoffending. We don't find the parties they can truly say that the intervention, the techniques that we use truly helps. The circles truly helps.
And you mentioned before that you're going to be out on the corner on Friday. Tell me about how do we get on the corner? Like, how do people in each community access these centers to be able to, get support and help?
So we have a center in every parish, and you can call Ministry of Justice at our toll-free number 888-JUSTICE. You can follow us on our social media pages. That's at MOJ Official JM. We're on X, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, as well as you will see every single person in some of the different communities, especially some of the inner city communities, and you will see us there, and you can access the information. You can access our facilitators, our parish officers right there in any one of our centers.
Sounds like a great job. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you have an excellent week, a very successful one, because definitely restorative justice matters. And I think that there's a space for it in the broader system of how we administer justice in Jamaica. So thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you too. And I want you to remember, restorative justice is justice that heals.
All right. There you have it. That's the message. That's the takeaway. Thank you.
Special thanks to Sharon and Kamar for this powerful conversation. All right, let's work together in healing the nation. We'll be right back.
We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter.
Hey you don't want no people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Tell me something that makes a bubble bath even more enjoyable.
Candles. Music. Another person?
It was going so well. Until...
How about some toys?
Your daughters are so embarrassed.
All new.
Good answer.
Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Nardo.
What going on,
man? So you good? I've been here before. I can recall many nights up at UA, hungry a killer, but guess what? There was some saving grace, a beacon of light and hope. On this episode of Corner Office, we are about to find out more about who. Nardo. Who is Nardo? Where the man you come from? Guess what? Over Nardo where we reach now. Nardo, pull up to a chair now. Meet us up front, Nardo.
All right.
Every day. You're saying prayers to the devils, I say.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So right about now, it's all about celebrating the gong at 80. February 6 marks what would have been Bob Marley's 80th birthday, and the celebrations are in full swing. So from live performances to a never-before-seen digital experience, the Bob Marley Museum is pulling out all the stops for this milestone moment. And here to tell us about the uprising theme is also, and all the exciting tributes that are planned is marketing director for the Bob Marley group of companies, Julia Vaz, along with a man bringing poetic flows and militancy to the music scene, the man with the God flow, 5-star Celestial. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Julia, I'm coming straight to you because we know this now as a staple in our calendars. Year on year, we're going to be celebrating Bob Marley's birthday every year, but this one is pretty special. 80 is it's a nice milestone.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And with it being Uprising was his last studio album, and it was released in 1980. So I think it works very well as a theme. Yes.
Yeah, the numbers.
Yes. For sure. So we have for the first time, people are invited to the morning ceremony. Usually the morning ceremony is closed off, but this year we're inviting everyone to come on in. So from 7 o'clock in the morning, we start off with a marching band coming up to the Bob Marley Museum and coming in. You have the blowing of the abeng, and then of course schools from all across the island will be performing right there at the Bob Marley Museum. After that, we are going to have a kids village, and when I tell you, we have a robotics booth. We're going to have, we're going to have a recording studio. We're going to have an augmented reality booth. We're going to have, sip and paint, and literally the entire front of the Bob Marley Museum is going to be transformed into a kids village.
Wow.
You even have petting zoo.
Oh, love that. Oh, that's you calling my name now. And this is on February 6th itself.
This is on February 6th itself. And, we have to have something for the parents and the adults as well. So come midday, we are going to be having Live at Bob's. It's an acoustic concert, and that is going to feature a host of artists, which I can name out. I have the list right here. I don't want to name some, but I can tell you we will have Bob Marley's grandchildren who will be headlining. We have Yohan Marley, we have Mystic Marley who are headlining, and one of the performers is right here beside me. We will have Highly Celestial also performing at the Bob Marley Museum on February 6th.
Well, first of all, tell us about, what it's like to be a part of the celebration and, just the influence of Bob on your own musical journey and your journey in Rastafari.
Yeah, because it's a general influence, not just musical, but spiritual, philosophical. So Bob Marley being such a great example to I growing up, just to get an opportunity to pay homage to the legend, very important. It's not my first time performing on a Bob Marley show, but especially the 80th Earth Strong is very significant. So I'm very grateful for being a part of it.
What do you bring to a show like this?
What I always bring, which is word sound. So my mantra is that I'm skillfully immersed in word sound and power. Yeah, so that's the style of my music. So I look for bring that militancy coupled with, at the same time, a little coolness, a little mellowness, and then balancing it with the fire. So that is what I'm planning to bring.
Cool and fire.
Nice. Yeah. So you mentioned that Hailey is one of the artists, but you have a full list. Let's run through that.
Oh, we do have a full list. So I should let you know we also have Christopher Ellis. Alton Ellis's son will be performing. We have Rasai, we have Hezron, we have Runkus, we have Natalie Rise, Limey Murray, Jay Summer, Black Amai, Janelle Mills, Amanye, Chandre, and the Wake Up Jamaica Choir. We'll also have DJ Sunshine, and we will have DJ Rasorella also there. But you know what? There are several things that will also be happening at the museum. For those who go there, there's a special exhibition by Mr. Brainwash, who is an internationally known artist for doing these very large pieces about very important persons in the world. We also have a new Rastafari and Herb exhibition that investigates Bob's immersion in the Rastafari culture and how herb plays its part in that, and that was curated by Black Mango. And when it comes to technology, we're the 80th. Bob was always a visionary. Yes. And therefore, yes, we look back, but we also look forward. So there are some tech experiences that will also be happening at the museum that includes augmented reality murals. So basically, you go to the museum, all you have to do is you put your phone right in front of the mural, and it will bring additional information to you. Yes. Yes.
I think that's such a brilliant way to keep it relevant and modern in the here and now. And also it makes me think about the fact that in the here and now and relevant and modern is Bob Marley winning a Grammy, his music winning a Grammy just this year. Are you incorporating that into the narrative of the celebration?
Well, I think it automatically is a part of the narrative. I want to give congratulations to the artists who were featured on the album. That includes Skip Marley, Mystic Marley, of course, Shensia on the album as well. Casey Musgraves, Wizkid, Jesse Reyes, Leon Bridges, Faruko, Daniel Cesar, and Bloody Civilian. But you know what? I think for the worldwide audience, one of the things that that will be important to them is we have a live stream on Topical TV, and that will be airing at 3 p.m. on February 6th. And there are a lot of things that they're going to see in there. We're going to have a concert in there that will, that they will be able to watch, but also they get an opportunity to see a new animated series on Bob Marley that shows that animates him meeting very important persons in the music industry as well. So it'll be quite exciting. And of course, there is the Young Voices Choir that will go live at 10 a.m. Jamaican time, and that is going to span I would say 1,000 schools across 38 countries are going to be coming together for this. That's 140,000 students are going to be a part of this. So I think that's a big deal. Young Voices.
It is a big deal.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We look forward to it. And of course, Sunrise had to be a part of the celebration. We're going to be waking up at Bob's this Thursday.
Right.
So you can't afford to miss that. Many thanks. Also, we're going to be doing live links throughout the morning. And so it's going to be just awesome. So many thanks to you, Julia Vaz and 5-star Celestia, for joining us this morning. Be sure to mark your calendars and head out for all the fun at Bob 80 Experience. Don't move a muscle, because up next we're talking music, love, and self-appreciation with reggae star Turbulence. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
The Ministry of National Security presents Cyber Smart Conference 2025, February 11 to 12 from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the AC Marriott Hotel under the theme Stay Safe in Cyberspace. Join leading experts and professionals to advance cybersecurity practices and build a safer cyberspace for all. Gain the knowledge and tools to address emerging threats in the digital world. To register and for more details, visit mns.gov.jm. That's the Cyber Smart Conference 2025, February 11 to 12 at the AC Marriott Hotel. See you there!
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
What would you do if a date asked you how much you weigh?
Leave. Slap him. Cuss him.
It was going so well until...
Ask him how much his mama weighs.
Oh, we talking about weight, huh? Well, how much your mama weigh?
All new Family Feud.
You ain't got to worry about how much I weigh. You won't be feeling nothing over here.
We've got the love
others are searching for.
Hey,
Oh,
God bless this love. Cause why?
We don't have to search no more. Hey, when that tune you dropping
song.
yeah. Proper
anthem,
tune.
not true?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So this morning we're catching up with a reggae hit maker who's been giving us feel-good anthems for years. Turbulence is here to talk about his latest single, I Love Me, a bold and beautiful reminder to embrace self-love and confidence. So we'll also hear about his musical journey and what's next for him in 2025. So please, let us welcome
the one and only Turbulence.
Thank you very much for having me.
Greetings.
It's always a pleasure and a privilege.
You know what I always say about musicians, that sometimes they have to step back, live some life, and then write something new. Don't force it. You have to live some life and write something new. Where did this song come from?
Yeah, like you say, it's self-love, self-preservation. A lot of people say self-praise is no recommendation, but you have to love and praise yourself before you can love your neighbor. So that's where it all stems from still,
A part of self-love is also you learn and understand self, and as Dennis just alluded to, in taking time away. You've been in this business now for a while. You come with music, you take a little space, and you come back with new music, and you always come with really good music. How much does having self-love and understanding of self impact the quality of the music that you put out?
Yeah, man, that's your talk, man, for real. In that realm, we have to always know, say, we have to meditate. And we have to always know, say, the self-love that you have for yourself, you want to distribute it to others. So therefore, you have to write quality music, less quantity. That means you step back, write your song, them well written. If you like them, it's okay, but when I like them, it's better for me. So you don't know. So we do it. We just get inspiration of the nature of people.
When you hear people like us and others singing your songs, or when you go to a concert and the crowd take over the song, what's it like? Because when you did write the song, if you wrote it down, you did envision, say, people are going to just sing their song and own it for themselves.
No,
coming from your song again,
coming from where I'm from a place called Hungry Town. That's up in Cassava Peace, Big Yard, Common, all those places. Coming from where I'm from and where I wrote my music under the big mango tree, being just a man who had a dream and just like Martin Luther, just writing songs. Then to go to Africa and the people them speak Swahili and I'm singing my English and my patois and everybody singing. So it's a tremendous feeling.
2025 is here. You're still here. You're putting out new music. What other plans you have for the year?
I'm also a manager / artist, so I have more artists rising with my thing, because Sizzler and Fatis gave me a chance. So they teach me that knowledge. So I'm giving back to my artists. So we have projects releasing. We have this song, I Love Me, coming out on my label, Black Carpet. Mr. Vivian Williams was my partner. And we have a whole heap of things, we mash up Rebel Salute the other day. It was a very good performance. The first time in my career, I closed a show in Jamaica.
Nice.
And it was, it was challenging, but rewarding.
Good feeling.
Yeah, man. No joke.
So, I Love Me. You're going to be, where can we see you performing, other than here, where can we see you performing in the week?
I'm going to be in Linstead on the 22nd. I'm going to be in Negril on the 28th, because I'm actually always traveling, always doing the African tours. From a bus to now, just Africa, 18 shows, 19 shows in Africa every year, and Europe. So I'm doing Jamaica this time around and try to build back the fan base there, So with the Negril, with the Linstead, with the Hanover, everywhere, the tourists.
Nice.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Well, Sunrise family, it's time for some live reggae energy taking over the Sunrise stage right about now. It's Turbulence, so take it away.
Natural.
Black Carpet Production. I miss Go tell them we no need no permission. We conquer any mission. Me and me own a boss. Me make me own decision. Yeah, beside the vision. Me got the premonition. Being alone to make you lonely. Check this edition. I love tranquility. Sit up on a Saturday self-love. Don't mean you're selfish. Grunt no snapper. Held over well to my heart. Now go flatter. You no like me. It doesn't matter. Cause I love me. I love me. Oh, I love to be in my own company. I know say me no like people, but no for them are no free. Oh, I love to be in my own company. Your worst enemy, are your one-time friend, the one where used to suffer with your down in a den. The closest to you, when no money now spend, but as soon as you're making it a big problem. Mankind hard, full of Bible when I make it this start now. No for them must let me do this and do that, ain't no start. That's why man shred apart, cause I love me. You know I love me. Oh, I love to be in my own company. I know say me no like people, but no for them are no free. Oh, I love to be in my own company.